Have you ever wondered what the most powerful message you could ever share might be? What if it wasn't spoken with words at all, but lived out in the silent, ordinary moments of your day? We often think of love as this grand, loud declaration, a feeling that needs to be shouted from the rooftops. We picture dramatic scenes and eloquent speeches. But the truth is, the kind of love that truly changes the world often moves in whispers. It's a quiet strength, a steady presence that speaks volumes without ever raising its voice. It's a language understood by every heart, yet it's one we must learn to speak through our actions, not just our lips. So many of us carry a silent question inside. Am I making a difference? Is my faith anything more than just ideas I hold in my head? This is the journey into answering that question, the path to a love that goes beyond words, a love that becomes visible, tangible, and undeniably real in the fabric of our everyday lives. The first step in this journey is learning the invisible language of presence. Think about it. When was the last time someone gave you their complete, undivided attention? In a world filled with distractions, pings, and the constant pull of 1,000 urgent things, the simple act of being fully present with another person has become one of the most profound and rare gifts we can offer. It's not just being in the same room. It's a conscious choice to quiet the noise, both external and internal. It means silencing the to-do list running in your mind and the worry about tomorrow, just for a moment. It's putting your phone down, turning it over, and holding eye contact to truly listen, not just waiting for your turn to speak. It's hearing the words someone says, and also hearing the emotion behind the words. This form of love doesn't require a budget or a special occasion. It's choosing to see the person in front of you as a sacred encounter, the most important thing in that moment. It's a quiet ministry of availability, communicating that you are seen, you are heard, and you matter. This is the foundation. Just as God is always present with us, our presence with others becomes a small reflection of that divine attention. Before we can do anything for anyone, we must first learn to simply be with them. It's an act of love that costs us our distraction but pays back in deep, authentic connection. From this foundation, we learn that one of the most valuable things we can give is our time. Time is a unique and unforgiving currency. We all get the same 24 hours, and once a moment is spent, it's gone forever. You can't get it back. This is what makes the gift of time so incredibly precious. How we choose to spend this non-refundable resource reveals what we truly value. Showing love through time isn't about grand, time-consuming projects. It's found in the small, intentional investments that often go unnoticed by the world. It's the 5 minutes you take to help a coworker who is visibly overwhelmed, even if your own plate is full. It's the hour you spend playing on the floor with your child, entering their imaginative world without an agenda. It's the spontaneous decision to run an errand for an elderly neighbor on a difficult day. These actions say, my time is valuable, and I choose to give some of it to you. This is a powerful statement that pushes back against the cultural narrative that we are all too busy. The truth is, we make time for what we prioritize. When we choose to prioritize people over productivity, we are actively demonstrating a love that serves, supports, and uplifts. We are essentially handing someone a piece of our life, a piece that can never be reclaimed, and saying, this is for you. While silent actions are powerful, the words we do choose to speak carry immense weight. Love in action also means learning to speak life into the people around us. Our words can be tools that build up beautiful sanctuaries of hope, or they can be weapons that tear down someone's spirit in an instant. Choosing to use them for love means being incredibly intentional about encouragement. It's looking for the gold in someone and having the courage to say it out loud. It's reminding a friend of their resilience and strength when they are filled with doubt. It's offering a word of grace instead of criticism when someone makes a mistake. For instance, when a friend confesses a failing, instead of responding with advice or a subtle "I told you so," we can say, "That sounds incredibly tough. Thank you for trusting me enough to share that." Your honesty is a reflection of your courage. This isn't about empty flattery. It's about speaking truth in love, illuminating the good that people may not see in themselves. Think of your words as seeds. You can plant seeds of doubt and insecurity, or you can plant seeds of confidence, worth, and hope. Over time, these words water the souls of those who hear them, helping them grow and flourish into who they were created to be. Speaking life is an active, creative force, a way we partner in building His kingdom, one encouraging word at a time. Moving beyond our immediate circles, love calls us to the radical act of service, especially when it's inconvenient. This is the kind of love that gets its hands dirty, the kind that disrupts our perfectly planned day. It's the principle of the Good Samaritan, who didn't just feel a pang of pity. He was moved to compassionate action, crossing social boundaries and sacrificing his own resources to care for a suffering stranger. In our lives, this might look like making a meal for a family who just welcomed a new baby or is grieving a loss. But often, it's less formal and far more challenging. The stopping to help someone with a flat tire on the side of the road, even when you're already running late. It's the willingness to be interrupted from your important work to listen to someone's pain. This type of love challenges our comfort, our schedule, and sometimes even our prejudices. It calls us to serve not just the people we like, but everyone. It requires a deep humility to do the unseen tasks, the cleaning, the organizing, the quiet support without any need for recognition or a thank you. It's in these moments of selfless, inconvenient giving that our faith becomes most visible to a watching world. It's a powerful testimony that says we are part of something larger than ourselves. In our modern world, this call to action extends into the digital spaces we inhabit. How do we practice love beyond words on the internet, a place often defined by harsh words, misunderstanding, and division? It requires even more intention. It means choosing to be a source of light and peace online. This is more than just posting an encouraging quote. It's actively refusing to participate in digital gossip or outrage mobs. It's defending someone who is being unfairly attacked in a comment section. It's sending a private message to a friend you see posting something concerning, just to check in and let them know you're there for them. It's using your social media platform to celebrate the successes of others instead of just promoting your own. It can even mean choosing strategic silence, refusing to engage in pointless arguments that only sow more discord. Digital love is about recognizing the real, feeling person behind the profile picture and treating them with the same dignity and respect you would face-to-face. It's ensuring that your digital self is an authentic extension of your real self, governed by the same principles of compassion. Ultimately, every single one of these actions, from the smallest flicker of presence to the largest sacrifice of service, creates a ripple effect. You might never know the full impact of your one act of kindness. The person you encouraged might go on to encourage someone else. The time you sacrificed for a neighbor might inspire them to be more generous with their own time. A single act of love can set off a chain reaction of grace. Imagine this: you pay for the coffee of the person behind you in line. That person, who was having a terrible morning, is so touched that they decide not to send an angry, reactive email to their coworker. That coworker, spared from a conflict, goes home with a lighter heart and has more patience with their children that evening. Your small, unseen act sent ripples of peace into homes you'll never know. This is how it works. Love in action is contagious. It's a quiet revolution against a culture of self-interest. Each choice to serve, to listen, to encourage, and to give becomes a thread in a beautiful tapestry of love that is being woven throughout the world. So, as we move forward, the question isn't just about what we believe in our minds. The real question is how our belief translates into the work of our hands and the posture of our hearts. Love isn't a passive feeling we wait to fall into. It's an active choice we make every single day, in 100 different ways. It's a muscle that grows stronger with every use. It's the legacy we build moment by moment. Don't wait for a grand opportunity. Instead, start seeing your daily routine not as a checklist, but as a series of divine appointments to show love. How will you make love visible today? What one simple, practical action will you choose, proving that its true power lies far beyond the reach of words?